Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. I like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God, and Yahweh Shai is the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Thank you. I like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well for preaching 100% truth in season, out of season, according to the Most High's will, the correct doctrine. All right, giving up their bodies a living sacrifice for the Most High's sake, which is their reasonable service. All right, double honors goes out to you. I like to say shalom to the hopeful elect, the sincere Akim, out of the nation of Israel, which consists of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. All right, starting with the 144,000 down to the 1/3 of all Israelites who will receive salvation out of America when destruction comes, which is near. All right. I like to say shalom to Israelite foreigners, the Confucian faiths, all right, that are scattered across the globe, who look like different heathen nations, all right, but through their seed line, they go back to Israelite man, and their spirit bears witness. So it's proof that they're Israelite because they can accept this word. All right, it resonates with their spirit. All right, so shalom goes out to you, sincere Akim, all right, trying to receive salvation, the hopeful elect. Okay, I'd like to give more praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash, for allowing me to do another video through the Holy Spirit. And this video, suck you. This video topic is going to be that there's going to be sex in the kingdom of heaven. All right. There's going to be sex in the kingdom of heaven. All right. This is a topic, all right, that some different Israelites, okay, don't understand. All right. Because the Most High didn't give them the spirit to understand it. All right. They think, all right, there's not going to be sex in the kingdom of heaven. All right. They think we're going to get new bodies, right, and be like the angels, okay, and just not have sex. All right. Okay. Because the angels of the Most High, they don't have sex. All right. But in the kingdom of heaven, all right, the elect, okay, and the 2/3 who come back, all right, the nation of Israel, right, we're going to have many children, okay, and be like the stars of heaven, all right, the sand of the sea, all right, the nation of Israel, okay. Can have precepts to prove this, all right. So my first precepts would be Isaiah chapter 60. I'm going to start at 21. It says, thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. So the Israelites could be all righteous, right? They're going to follow the ways of the Most High perfectly, all right? They're not going to be going off. Sins going to be done away with, all right? The Israelites are not going to be going off, right? But other nations are not, of course, be perfect, right? Because they're not under the covenant, all right? It says a little one shall become 1,000, all right? So an Israelite man, okay, shall become 1,000, all right? And a small one, a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in this time, all right? So how can you multiply and be fruitful, all right? Okay, the Most High created sex as a union between man and woman, all right? Which the word married, all right? Marriage means to be joined together, all right? And you get, and biblically, marriage is having sex with a woman, all right? Then you're joined together with her, all right? Okay, that's how the Most High set up a part of life, all right, a function of life, all right. So it's not like that function of life being fruitful and multiplying, having sex is just gonna end the kingdom, all right. When Israelite men, all right, love women, all right, they love having sex, all right. When this society, all right, they're all wicked, right, doing it wickedly, all right. When the kingdom will be righteous, All right, the Most High is not gonna do away with, all right, sex. All right, the full pleasures of in the spiritual aspects, all right, of being fruitful and multiplying, is gonna be in the kingdom of heaven. All right, it's gonna be that's how it should be. All right, how it actually spiritually sex should be, not this wicked society. All right, what Esau deems as sexual intercourse. All right, because everything in this society is temporary. It's just a temporary feeling. Okay, and then it just goes away. All right, these women, all right, they're not beautiful in the society. All right, they're not bad. Okay, all right, they're all used up. Okay, it's all temporary, whack, low-powered feeling. All right, that's gonna be all done away with in the kingdom. All right, only the nation Israel. All right, it's like men to be blessed with this. All right, these experiences. All right, and heathen men are not gonna be blessed with it. Right, because they're not the chosen first and foremost. All right, this is Matthew chapter 19, verse 27. Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all, and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh shall say unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. All right? And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, and this is the point, okay? If you forsaken children or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Okay, so if you've forsaken children on this side, all right, your mother, your wife, your brother, your sister, okay, your children turn against you because you're in this truth, all right, the Esau takes them away from you, all right, the Most High says, all right, all right, Slaki, the Lord, okay, if you follow, all right, the Lord's sake, if you do what the Lord wants you to do, be that perfect servant, all right, through the Spirit, all right, we can't be perfect, of course, but if we try to the best of our ability and we reach that standard that the Most High wants you to reach to receive salvation, all right, you're gonna receive 100-fold back, all right, in the kingdom of heaven, all right, infinitely more, all right, okay, and it says children, all right, and how does children get created, all right, through sex, all right, sexual intercourse through a man and woman, all right, so it's not gonna be done away with in the kingdom, all right. It's like men love having sex. So you think the Most High is just gonna end it, all right? And make us not have that pleasure, all right? It says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first, all right? Because in this society, right, the Edomites are ruling, all right, under the basis of men. Okay, 2/3, all right, are living it up, being wicked, all right. All that's gonna switch, all right. Okay, and the righteous is gonna be on top, all right, and the wicked on the bottom. The heathens are gonna be on the bottom, all right. This is Genesis chapter 35 and verse 9. And Yahweh appeared unto Jacob again when he came out of Padanaram and blessed him. And Yahweh said unto him, Thy name is Jacob, thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. All right. And Yahweh said unto him, I am God Almighty, be fruitful and multiply. A nation and a company of nations shall be of thee, and kings shall come out of thy loins. All right. Because every tribe, right, is likened unto a nation. All right. Every tribe of the nation Israel. Okay. Okay. So the sand of the sea, all right, being a company of many great nations. All right. Right now, as Israelites, all right, we're cursed. All right. So at this very specific time, all right, that sand the sea, all right, stars of heaven promise, okay, is not being fulfilled. Okay, we're not infinite amount of Israelites, all right, all righteous, okay, in a kingly mind frame, all right? Yes, we're sons of the Most High, daughters of the Most High, right? But we're cursed. We're under curses right now, right? Like we're mortals, okay, in America, all right, in other parts of the globe, all right? So a company of nations, all right? How's that going to happen, all right? Through sex, all right? Most High's just not going to magically just create, all right, infinite amount of Israelites, all right, just cause, okay? Most High made sex a function of life, all right? So it's not going to end, all right? We're not going to become like the we're gonna get new bodies, right? And those bodies, okay, we're gonna be on planet Earth with these bodies, all right? With those bodies, we're gonna have sex, all right? This is Deuteronomy chapter 30 and verse 8. It says, "And thou shalt return and obey the voice of the Lord, and do all his commandments which I command thee this day. And the Lord thy power will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand, in the fruit of thy body, in the fruit of the cattle, of thy cattle, and the fruit of thy land, for good, for the Lord will regain joy over thee, for good, as he rejoices over thy fathers." All right. So the fruit of thy body. Okay. I will make thee plenteous in every work of thine hand. It says in the fruit of thy body. So if you go into that word, right, in the fruit, okay, the Hebrew, it reads
Strong's H6529. Peri.
Peri. It says fruit, produce of the ground. It says fruit, offspring. It says children, right? It says of the womb, okay? So many children, okay? Lots of Israelites are going to be in the kingdom of heaven, right? Through sex, okay? That's how the Most High set things up, all right? Being fruitful and multiply, all right? Which is a blessing, okay? Because in this society, all right, it is like man can't be who he actually wants to be, all right? Because we're in the so-called white man's world, all right? We're in Satan's world, okay? And all that's going to be reversed, all right? So it's all temporary, this society, okay? This mess that this hell that we're catching right now, okay, it's going to be like a whole wicked nightmare in the kingdom, all right? It's not going to be compared to the everlasting glory of the kingdom, all right? So always have that mindset, okay? So you stay focused, right? No matter what, all right? Infinite amounts of wives, all right? Just glory on top of glory on top of glory on top of glory, all right? This is Genesis chapter 9 verse 7. "And you, being fruitful and multiply, bring forth abundantly in the earth and multiply therein." All right, so this is right to the sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth. All right, Noah's 3 sons. Okay, after the flood. Okay, so the Most High. All right, says, "And you, being fruitful and multiply." Okay, so the Most High is always about being fruitful and multiply. All right, it's nothing bad about having sex. All right, that's what Esau's a cuck by nature. He's wicked. All right, so he's always gonna perverse things. All right, okay, he always gonna push out the doctrine. All right, that everything the Israelite man does is evil. Okay, if the Israelite man wants to have many wives in the society, all right, that's the worst thing ever. All right, put him in jail. Okay, because the so-called white man's a bitch. All right, because that's power when the Israelite man, all right, has multiple wives. All right, in righteousness. Okay, not as a low life nigga speaking wetback. All right. Okay, so the Most High is about, all right, it says, "And you being fruitful and multiply," all right? So having children, okay? How do you have children, all right? Union between man and woman, plain and simple, all right? So that function the Most High created is just gonna be done away with the kingdom, right? Man and woman are not gonna have attraction towards each other, all right? That's madness, okay? This is Genesis chapter 12 and verse 1. "Now the Lord had said unto Abraham, Get thee get thee out of thy country, and from thy kindred, and from thy father's house, unto a land that I will show thee. And I will make thee of a great nation, and I will bless thee, and make thy name great, and thou shalt be a blessing. All right, so a great nation. Okay, all right. And as Israelites today, right, under curses, all right, we're not that great sand the sea, stars of heaven nation as of now. All right, so in the kingdom, we will be. All right, we will be all righteous, perfect, new bodies, following the ways of the Most High perfectly. All right, and being an example, all right, to these heathens of how to live. All right, how to be righteous. All right, we actually represent the Most High in the proper way. Okay, so we're actually gonna please the Most High and be not going off. All right, and worship Him correctly. All right. This is Genesis chapter 17 and verse 1. And when Abraham was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared to Abraham. It said unto him, I am the Almighty Yahweh, walk before me, and be thou perfect. I will make my covenant between me and thee, and will multiply thee exceedingly. And Abraham fell on his face. Yahweh talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee. And I will make thee exceedingly fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings shall come out of thee. All right, so the Most High, all right, talking about being fruitful. All right, great nations, mighty nations, a lot of people. All right, that's what the Most High is about. Okay. I got two more precepts. This is Genesis chapter 15 and verse I'm gonna start at 3. And Abraham said, Behold, to me thou hast given no seed, and lo, one born in my house is mine heir. And behold, the word of the Lord came unto him, saying, This shall not be thine heir, and he that shall come forth out of thine own bowels shall be thine heir. And he brought him forth abroad, and said, Look now toward heaven, and tell the stars. All right. So Abraham looking, all right, toward the sky. Okay. If thou be able to number them, and he said unto him, So shall thy seed be. All right. So as when you see the stars at night, right, it's like an infinite amount of number. You can't count the stars. You can't count the sand. All right. All right. You can't do that. Okay, but in this, all right, society, Israelites, all right, Esau, if he really wanted to, he can count every Israelite, all right, in this society, all right. He doesn't know who's it. He doesn't know who's Israelite, all right. He doesn't know who's exactly Israelite, okay. But Esau can, with his technology, all right, can put track how many people are walking on this earth, all right. When the kingdom of heaven, all right, it's gonna be an infinite amount of Israelites, all right, just being created, all right, glorious, all right, stars of heaven, sand the sea, all right, a large amount of people, all right. It says, So shall thy seed be. And he believed in the Lord and counted it to him for righteousness, all right. So you have to have faith, all right, and believe, okay. All right, forget the things of this world, all right. It's all temporary and vexation of spirit, right? Because the kingdom, that's when real life starts, all right, for Israelites, okay. Okay, and there will be, all right, sexual intercourse in the kingdom, all right. Last precept is Psalms 127, verse 3. It says, Lo, children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward, all right. So children are a heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. All right. So righteous Israelites being born, okay, that's a reward. All right. That's a good thing. All right. And the Most High, all right, likes when righteous Israelites are being born, okay, through sex, okay, children, all right. the union of a man and a woman. That's how the Most High created it. All right. That's how he wants it to be. All right. Okay. So there will be sex in the kingdom. All right. That doctrine that we're going to be, all right, not having sex, which would be just like the angels. All right. All right. Angels of the Most High. Okay. That's not true. All right. That's not scriptural. All right. Okay. That's lack of understanding. All right. This all comes to the spirit and power of the Lord. All right. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. So I have to give all praise, honor, infinite glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakadash, death and utter peril and destruction to America, and shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom.